USCG, HSC, OSHA, BSEE, IEC, ISO, ATEX, IECEX, UL, FM, etc. We live in a world of acronyms in the EX world. We use them to identify, among others, three types of entities. 1, standard writing bodies, 2, certification bodies, and 3, federal or country-specific regulators. Hello and welcome back to the Explosion Protection Professional EXPP Micro-Learning Series. I'm Bob Johnson, your guide through the world of explosion protection. Our last video defined competency, who determines it, how we can achieve it, and what both industry and regulators require. Today, we're going to dive into who these organizations are and how they contribute to the safety of EX installations worldwide. Having a clear understanding of the organization's roles and responsibilities is vital to ensuring a safe workplace in a hazardous explosive environment. The first set of organizations are the standard writing bodies, such as the IEC and ISO, and many others. These organizations are made up of technical professionals who represent many different countries or organizations and collectively work on developing a common set of standards to address technical issues. The IEC is responsible for producing IEC standards for hazardous locations. The technical subcommittee within the IEC is Technical Committee TC31. They're responsible for developing and maintaining various 60079 and 80079 standards. This committee comprises of representatives from around the world to establish a best practice for staying on top of new technologies and coming up with a consensus that most members can agree upon. Various countries also have standard writing committees such as IEEE, CENELEC, American Petroleum Institute, BSI, CSA, UL, and many more that work in conjunction with each other in many cases to produce standards on various related topics in the EX field. The work of these organizations is critical to set the stage as to what minimum requirements we must follow to be safe. To validate equipment as suitable and compliant with these standards, a whole different group of organizations are in place for product testing and certification to relevant standards. Under the IECEX scheme, these are known as IECEX certifying bodies. Under the ATEX directive, they're known as notified bodies. Some of these organizations are well known worldwide and can do testing and certification under many different schemes. Organizations such as UL, FM, PTB, DNV, NEMCO, BASIFA, DECRA, and many more work worldwide to help ensure compliance with relevant standards. These organizations operate to confirm that manufacturers have produced safe products and comply with the standards. The last group of organizations are the regulators. These are generally some governmental organization responsible for the safety of facilities, people, and the environment. These include organizations such as USCG or OSHA in the United States, or the HSC in the UK. They could also be at a local level, such as a particular electrical inspection organization within territories or states. In some cases, it may be a quasi-governmental organization, such as ABS, DNV, Lloyd's, or others who operate as insurance underwriters as well, and have the ability by some governmental agency to stop the process or shut down the facility if they deem it unsafe. It is essential as an explosion protection professional, EXPP, to understand what standards we need to comply with, when and how we need to engage with the certification body, and what the specific regulatory compliance requirements are in place, either in following the recognized standards or specific laws or codes that may be followed in this jurisdiction you or your equipment operate. All of these organizations play vital roles in ensuring our facilities or equipment are safe, and the knowledge of what these organizations do is critical in becoming an EXPP. For those of you who want to learn more, feel free to visit academy.bartec.com, your digital learning hub. Subscribe and enjoy our learning offering in explosion protection awareness and competency. Follow us on LinkedIn, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and visit bartec.com. Reach out to me, and I will personally answer your questions. Thank you for joining me today. In our next video, we'll delve into the standards what they cover, and how they play a role in making sure we continue the path to safety.
If you want to go beyond explosion protection awareness to reach a higher level of competency and compliance, please visit our Academy website. Email at academy@bartec.com, call us at 281-214-8542, or reach out to any of our partners and BARTEC offices worldwide. It would be our pleasure to send you the brochure and information about our digital and in-person explosion protection professional competency certification program. You will receive a BARTEC Academy EXPP certificate and have the option to obtain your IEC EX certification of personnel competency for you and your whole team.